Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which a person seeks to make another person question their perception, memory, or sanity. This is often done through a series of deceptive tactics aimed at undermining the victim's confidence in their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Gaslighting can take many forms. The narcissist may flatly deny that certain events occurred or contradict the victim's version of events, even when there is clear evidence to the contrary. They may distort or manipulate facts and information to suit their own agenda, causing the victim to doubt their own understanding of reality, and downplay the significance of the victim's thoughts, feelings, or experiences, making them feel like their concerns are unimportant or unworthy of attention. Narcissists have a need to maintain control over their victims by undermining their confidence, perception, and sense of reality. By manipulating the victim's beliefs and perceptions, the narcissist can assert dominance and exert power over them. They project their own negative qualities, behaviors, or motives onto the victim, making them feel as though they are the ones who are to blame or at fault, often shifting the blame onto their victim for things that are not their fault and making them feel guilty or responsible for the narcissist's actions or behaviors. Because of their fragile self-esteem, narcissists are highly invested in maintaining a positive self-image, and gaslighting allows them to deflect blame, avoid accountability, and protect their ego by shifting responsibility onto their victims and portraying themselves as faultless or superior. Narcissists also try to isolate their victims from others, which makes it easier for the gaslighting lies to be perceived as reality. Isolating their victim from friends, family, or sources of support helps the narcissist to maintain control over them, as it prevents them from seeking validation or confirmation of their experiences. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation that narcissists use to achieve their goals and meet their needs. By distorting the truth, denying reality, and undermining the victim's confidence, the narcissist can manipulate the victim into complying with their wishes, meeting their demands, or staying in the relationship. Narcissists have a low tolerance for criticism, rejection, or perceived threats to their ego. Gaslighting allows them to avoid confrontation and deflect attention away from their own flaws, shortcomings, or negative behaviors by making the victim doubt their own perceptions and experiences. Gaslighting is often used as a tactic to gain power and control over another person in relationships, workplaces, or other social settings. It can have serious emotional and psychological consequences for the victim, leading to feelings of confusion, self-doubt, and a diminished sense of self-worth. Recognizing gaslighting behavior is an important step in protecting oneself from its harmful effects and seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or mental health professionals. Narcissists have an exaggerated sense of self-importance and believe they are inherently superior to others. Gaslighting allows them to assert their superiority and dominance over their victims by invalidating their thoughts, feelings, and experiences and portraying themselves as more knowledgeable, competent, or trustworthy. And because they crave admiration, validation, and attention from others to bolster their fragile self-esteem, gaslighting allows them to elicit sympathy, concern, or validation from others by portraying themselves as victims or martyrs and manipulating people's emotions to gain their sympathy or support. Gaslighting is a major defining characteristic of the narcissists. It is psychological abuse, a tactic they all use to deny your reality and keep you in a state of confusion so they can continue to manipulate and control you. It also defines the meaning of when their actions do not match their words. And yet they refuse to take accountability and will rather manipulate you into thinking that it's all in your head and you've got it all wrong. Gaslighting can come in the form of withholding information, contradicting information, denying facts, and diverting conversations. And remember that it can also come in the form of minimizing your feelings, minimizing the narcissist's own actions, or it may include a third party making excuses for the narcissist. It is the narcissist's favorite way of shifting blame so they can continue to exploit and abuse by planting self-doubt in the minds of the victims. By continuously saying one thing and doing another, then denying the fact over and over can eventually confuse and break down someone's confidence over time, and completely depletes an individual's intuition. This leaves them in a mental space of confusion and self-doubt where they are more susceptible and open to being manipulated. If you find yourself feeling like a detective in your relationships, it is a sign that you may be being gaslit. The term gaslighting comes from a 1938 play, Gaslight, by dramatist Patrick Hamilton, and its 1940s psychological thriller movie adaptations, Gaslight. It's about a newlywed couple that move into a house. And every time the gas lights dim, the husband tells his new bride that she is seeing things and convinces her that she's going crazy. He also does many other things to make her think she's going insane just to hide and protect his secret. I watched this movie as study material on gaslighting. It really intrigued me that narcissists have been around since forever, using their charm and lies to manipulate, exploit, and destroy. I truly see them as evil, targeting, ruining, and exploiting the good in others for their own greed and selfish agendas. There is an interesting article on case studies relating to gaslighting called The Sociology of Gaslighting, which I found to also be good study material. If you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you in any way, please consider supporting us by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And please share this content if you think it can help others. Thank you. We believe that knowledge truly is power when it comes to dealing with toxic people.